Welcome again. This is Liz Talks, and my name is Liz. If you just joined us, this is ITV. You're watching us live on ITV Sundays, 7 o'clock p.m. to 7:30 p.m. And if you missed the episode, you can catch us on Tuesdays. That's a repeat, 2 o'clock p.m. to 2:30 p.m. And in case you want to watch any other interviews that you've missed already, you can go onto our YouTube page. It's Lizmedia. Just type Lizmedia, you see all our interviews, and you can also have a piece of it. Right, today I have an interesting guest with me here. We're going Daterush. Shemima Adams is my guest for today. She says Shemima is a stage name, so we're yet to go into and find out what her real name is and why she used Shemima on Daterush as her stage name. You're welcome.
Thank you, Miss Liz.
You're looking beautiful.
Thank you so much.
How was Dubai though? Because I saw you posted some pics, here and there. Tell us about the experience there.
Okay.
How was it like?
I would say it's my first time traveling outside Ghana, and it was a nice experience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a nice experience. And
how did it go about for you? How did it begin?
It came as a surprise.
Surprise.
Yeah, it was a surprise.
Was it after Daterush?
Yeah, after Daterush, let me say, actually after the Daterush program, not the award day.
After the program itself.
Yeah.
Right. So before Daterush, who was Shemima? You said Shemima was your stage name.
Yeah.
Why Shemima? And then tell us what your name is, and then we'll delve into your stage name.
Okay. My name is Hawa Adam.
Okay.
That's my real name.
That's what you used in school?
Yeah.
Okay.
In all my documents, that's what I use, Hawa Adam. But let me say, being a public figure out there and me going to Daterush, I love to use Shemima because I love the name. And mostly when I was in school, back in secondary school, that was the name some of my friends used to call me. And there was a lady in my class, she was also called Shemima.
Wow.
Yeah, and I love the name, and I love to use the name.
Oh, so you just love it. It is not your real name or name by birth or something like that. Okay. So let's go to your family and your life. Growing up as a child, how was it like for you? Where did you grow up from, and then how did it start for you?
Okay. I grew up in New Boy Town, let me say La Paz.
Okay.
That was where I was born. And let me say, I'm the midst of guys. We are born, let me say, we are 10 children. 8 boys, 2 girls. And I'm the sixth born among them.
Oh.
Yeah.
You have a lot of siblings.
Yeah.
With same mother, same father?
Yes, one mother, one father.
Okay.
Yeah.
And your dad, is he around?
No, my daddy passed away when I was in class 6.
Oh, that's a long time ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
And my mom has been a very strong woman.
Yes, holding all of you together. So all the siblings are there?
Yeah, we are all alive. Yeah.
That's nice. Thank God. And your school, after senior high school, did you, continue your education?
Yeah, I went to IPMC. I did graphic design, but I actually didn't complete it, and I stopped because of financial problems. But I had someone, let me say, my baby dad. I'm having a son.
Mm-hmm.
One son, he's a boy. And I met this man, let me say, I stayed with my uncle. When my dad passed away, my uncle took me to take care of me.
Okay.
And they were very, very strict on me because...
After, that was at 6?
Yes.
When your daddy passed on?
Yeah.
Okay.
They took me, let me say, I think I was 12 years or so, 10 years.
That's when they came for you?
Yeah. So they have been taking care of me. And let me say, my uncle was a very rich man.
Wow.
And his school, I attended JSS at his place.
Which school
he was having, that's Noble Child International School.
Okay.
That's his school. So I wasn't paying anything. He was the one taking care of
everything.
Yeah.
And then senior high?
Senior high, from there, things started becoming very hard for me.
Oh.
Because I have Louis.
Where was he then, your uncle?
He was there.
Why wasn't he continuing?
We Muslims, sometimes when you grow up at a certain age and they see you with nice future going and guys are trying to harass you and those things.
No, but you're figure, so I mean, that's how you were created.
Yeah.
So is that a problem?
He just wanted me to get married very early when I completed GSS. So it didn't work, and my brothers helped me continue my secondary school. But from there, things were very hard. Our third born, my brother, he was in university. He has to drop down school and take care of the rest of the children in the house.
So just because, you didn't agree to get married after JHS, he decided to stop taking care of you.
Yeah, but he was doing his best. But I told myself I'm not going to stop school.
Wow.
Yeah, and my brothers also supported me. I was staying with him, but most of the support was coming from my brothers with the fees and the feeding fee. It was coming from my brother. Yeah.
But then why did he decide? Because I don't understand why he would stop, feeding and, but then he'll be taking care of you, but not like he used to. Is it because he told you to get married and you refused?
Yeah, because when I completed GHS, I had St. Louis. That was the school I had, St. Louis. And I wanted to continue the school. And he was like, no. He wants me to go and learn fashion.
Whilst his kids were in school?
Yeah. And I told him no. My brothers were like, no, I have to complete secondary school. Because by then, I was very smart a bit. I was okay. But, my brothers didn't take it in a harsh way because they have been there for us. So
they decided to take it on.
Yeah.
From there. So which school did you complete though?
Okay, I didn't go to Kumasi. I
didn't go to Louis.
Yeah. I went to Cebu School, City Business College at Caprice.
Why didn't you go to the St. Louis?
Because the financial problem was
you couldn't, the boarding house and all that, you couldn't afford that. So the day was okay. So you completed as a day student.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, after school, how did you decide to go into Daterush? Let's not go into Daterush first. I want for us to go into your baby daddy's issue. How did you meet him? How did it all start?
Okay. This guy is let me say, he's a car dealer. And I would say he's he's okay. This guy was worrying me here and there everywhere I pass. And it was in the area. And my uncle. I'm having a lot of brothers, and my uncle too has a lot of sons. So everywhere I go,
the men are everywhere.
Yes, they are following me everywhere. And they were very, very strict on me. Like,
you can see.
So this guy, anytime my uncle sent me to go and buy, he likes mods. May he so rest in peace. He has passed away.
Your uncle?
Yeah, and the wife. And anywhere I go, this man would just be like, he would just be like, hey, who feels so super brain go with you know? So anytime he would just look at me and he just be like, hey, until one for beer will be seeing no say, oh mommy. By then I was very, very young, but the way I was growing, it was marvelous. Yeah.
So you were having that tension here and there.
Yeah. So this guy, when I met this guy, he was so nice to the extent that like he even supports me with my financial problems when I was in school, secondary school. Sometimes I'll go to school, I don't have any money on me to buy food and stuff. So this guy will meet me on the way. He will drop me at school and he will give me this. Shemima, take this. Yeah.
So he was nice to you.
He was so nice to me, seriously. He was so nice to me. But at the moment, I didn't see the abusement from him. When
Initially,
I met him, I didn't see anything like that. Yeah.
Okay, let's take it. When you met him, how old were you then, and how many years have you been with him? At which time did you start seeing that he's abusive?
Okay, let me say I completed secondary school at the age of 19 years. Okay. I met him when I was in SS Form 2.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I went for 4 years. Yeah. That was when he came in to support me. SS2, yeah.
So you've been with him throughout?
Yes.
So when did you finally break up with him?
Let me say that was when I gave birth and the boy was 2 years.
That was which year?
When I gave birth 1 year and he started behaving strange to me. So
it was after birth he started being abusive?
Yes.
On what terms?
You know, we Muslims, we don't take alcohol. Yes, we don't take drugs. And I was saying this guy was hiding a lot of things from me because he knew that maybe when I see all those things, I'm going to leave him. So after I gave birth, and he started behaving strange to me.
So he hid that side of him.
Yeah.
But didn't you get anybody around the hood to tell you that this person is like this? He normally does this, so stay away from him. You never heard anything like that?
No.
But people around him didn't
He
know
was
him.
so gentle. This guy was so
Okay.
gentle. Yeah.
So it's like he hid it from you.
Yeah.
So what triggered it all of a sudden?
I don't know. Sometimes when he close from work and he comes home, you smell, let me say, excuse me, drugs in his dress, and he will be behaving strange. Sometimes he will even bring friends to the house to sleep in the house. And I'll just be like, this is not the right way. When I try to talk to him and he will beat me up, I even have a lot of scars on my body.
Yeah, I can see one on your hand. And that was harsh.
Yeah.
So that mark, what happened? What caused it?
Seriously, Miss Liz, I don't want to talk about it now. Like, anytime I remember this thing, like, I really feel sad.
Tell us a little bit about it.
You know, when I met this guy, the way he was so nice to me, I never expected that from him. I never expected that from him. So I was hiding this scar from my family.
Wow.
Until things started becoming serious before I started speaking out, telling them what I'm going through. Because I wanted to hold him and try to fix things if things are going to work with him.
Exactly, because you have a son already.
Yeah. Because no one is perfect. Everyone has a bad side.
Flaws.
So when you have someone, you try to cope with the person and know how the person is. You can't change someone, exactly, but you manage the person. Yeah, so I try my best.
Living with him for quite a time.
Yeah.
But was it based on the terms that maybe you were going to see him as your future husband? Were you planning on getting married to him? You had plans on that.
Yeah.
So your family knew you guys were together.
Yeah.
So why didn't you decide to hold on a bit and see if he'll still change the abusive ways?
Because it was too much, and he was even threatening me. Sometimes
when he got to drunk, a stage where he started threatening you. Should I get you some tissue?
Yeah.
Let's go for a quick commercial break. We'll be right back after this. Right, welcome back and thanks for staying with us. Mima.
Yes, dear.
Are you fine now?
Yeah, I'm okay.
All right. So let's take it from after the abuse and everything, you decided to back off from the relationship. How did your parents take it, seeing you coming back with the scars and everything? How was it like for your mother, especially?
Yeah, you know, my mom was so happy, but deep down her, she was not okay. But she was just like, her daughter is a strong woman. Because not all women will take that bold decision. Having a child and you having someone taking care of you. He was so nice to me. He was taking good care of me. And my mom was just like, you're a strong woman. Because every woman, it will be very hard for a lot of women to take that bold decision. We have a lot of women out there who are in marriage and relationship because men are taking good care of them. Because of that, they can't leave the men. But deep down them, they are dying.
They're suffering.
Yeah.
So do you wish to go back though?
No.
Not at all. But he takes care of the boy?
No.
Why?
Yeah, he said if I don't come back to him, he's not going to take care of the boy. The boy is now 6 years. For the past 3 years.
3 years?
Yeah.
And you've left him. You're not taking anything. You're not taking him on. You're not doing anything. You're just leaving him to go like that. For 3 good years.
Yeah.
You are being single, taking care as a single mother.
Yeah. And God being so good, I mostly get support from my brothers, and let me say anyone who sees me and I tell my problem to the person who just give me support. I used to have my own work at Okanshi, but
what were you doing?
I was selling guys wear and ladies wear at Okanshi. My teeth got bent at Okanshi, so
wow,
things have been very, very hard for me, but I thank God I have life, and I know there are more things ahead of me.
Ahead of you. Yeah. Okay, when you entered Daterush, when you were in there were rumors. Somebody came out. It's not if it's a rumor. Somebody came out saying he is your baby father, and you are still married, and that you are not single. And we all know that Daterush is for single people.
Yeah.
So how come you are married and you are living with him and you are in Daterush?
I don't know him.
You don't know the guy?
I don't know him. Seriously, I don't know him. And I once said my lawyers are taking care of this thing because, and I didn't want to talk about it because when I talk about it, people will love to hear my side.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I don't want to talk about
because
it.
Because he spoke a lot.
Yeah, it's my personal issue, but sometimes it's good for you to let people know a little bit about you. Because I know I have a lot of fans who follow me on IG, who are looking up to me out there.
So that you're not going to clear the air on anything?
No.
So, but it is true that you're living with somebody, but you just decided to, give it a break.
I'm not married.
No, you're not married, but you were living with him, so you're not continuing.
I was not living with him like, let me say, marriage couples.
Okay.
But he being like, he was having his own place and he being single, I sometimes go there with the baby to take care of him, cook, take care of the house, live there for 3 days or 4 days and come back to my mom's place. Because my mom is not strong. My mom is a stroke patient and I'm the big woman, let me say, the elder lady in the house. So I mostly take care of my mom too in the house. Yeah.
So you just juggle him, the child, and your mother as well.
Yes.
But he knows your mom is not well.
He knows it.
And what's he doing about it? Even a child cry, he's not taking care of much my mother.
No.
Anyways, and after you left the relationship, how long has it been now?
Let me say 4 years now. Yeah, 4 years.
4 years.
Yeah.
And then at what time did you decide to go into Daterush?
Okay, with Daterush, when they were going for the audition, a friend told me my mom is the one who have been watching Daterush of my son.
Wow.
Yeah, and she was just like, "Mami, hawa, oh, go Daterush yibi," because I always love to be on media, and because my mom was like, I was thinking she was joking. So when they called for the next season, the audition, and I told myself I was in the room, I was thinking about it. And I said, I have to go for this. Yeah. And I went for it.
Wow. So when you went, how many ladies and, how did they decide to pick you for?
It's an audition. So you come and you show your talent to them and they'll decide to pick you.
Is it like an acting something?
No, it's not acting. Daterush is real. It's not scripted.
That's what people say.
Yeah, it's real. It's not scripted. No.
Everything there is real.
It's real. Yeah.
Ali has been on the show for a while and nobody was going in for him. He was there. He self-calm. I'm not sure he had hope that one lady would just come and choose him.
Yeah.
Looking at the way you are with your figure, this hip and all that, amongst all the guys, why did you decide to choose Ali?
Okay, when I entered the stage, when I saw Ali was, let me say, among all the guys, he was different among all the guys. Yeah.
What pushed you to him?
There is a saying that beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder.
Oh my goodness. So in other words, Ali is not as handsome as everybody would think he is. People say he's not. But to you, he is.
Yes.
Okay, so was that the only quality you saw?
Yeah, everyone was surprised, and even the host himself and the guys on stage, they were all like, "No, is this girl okay?" And Ali himself was shocked. He was shocked. He never expected it coming. Yeah.
So you just got there and then something told you to choose Ali?
I just saw him and I was like, and there were lots of some guys there. I was just like,
that day there were people there.
They were handsome. I was just like, some before you know, remember my problem. I don't want any of them. Let me go for Ali. I'll manage him and try to fix him. But as an ancient, because you're stubborn.
Because I saw you on Instagram, ma. You were like, no, Ali is trying to prove stubborn and all that.
Yeah.
Why? Do you guys have issues?
When he was on Daterush, he said he's not having anyone. Like he's single. He came to Daterush because he's single. I also came to Daterush because I'm single. But unfortunately, when I picked Ali on stage and ladies started brushing on Ali, you know.
Hey.
And
after you chose him.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, sometimes when I'm with him, he will just show me, Shemima, look at this person. I don't know her anywhere. And I even have 2 numbers on my phone, ladies threatening me I should leave Ali. Sometimes even when I call him and the lady will just be like in Hausa, our language. Hey, yeah, Kibari Ali, yeah, Runio Kibari
Hey, really?
Yeah, just be like, hey, Ali Nujano, now when you say Kofa size.
But he didn't tell you he was dating someone before.
Yeah.
So what's he doing about it?
Right now, like, you know, I'm very sad. And, you know, you being on a national television going for love, everyone is looking at you and all these things. I'm so sad. I don't want to leave Ali. But to be frank, when I see any lady with my eyes, I'm not going to leave that person. Hey. I'm going to fight for her. What is mine?
The person is dead though. Because
I'm going to fight for what is mine.
The energy, I'm sure you just grab the person and break the person into tiny bones.
Seriously, like.
So you are really in love with Ali?
Let me say, I'm not in love with Ali, but I like him.
He's a nice person.
He's a nice person, and you know, excuse me with my words, you don't just get up and love someone. You have to know the person. You try to groom the person
the way you want.
Yes.
But you said Ali is scared of you. You said you went to his house. He couldn't even touch you. He was running away from you. Why?
This time around,
person is running away from you. Why are you still pushing it? Yeah, someone will ask like, why is this lady? The guy is running away from you. The guy says this. The guy says that.
And I don't want that to happen because I know there are lots of people out there who are happy to see me and Ali going out, and some people too, they are not happy. And I don't want to break up with him. I don't want social media to be like all Daterush. People who go to Daterush, their relationship don't work for them. I don't want mine to be like that. I want mine to work, and let me say, people will still talk about Shemima and Ali, they are still together and things are working on well for them. But Ali don't want it that way.
Yeah, that's the problem. And you alone, you can't make it work.
Yeah.
So what do you intend doing?
Okay. I'm just praying to God. If things work out between me and Ali, I'm okay. But if it doesn't work out, I'll just move on with my life.
Because Ali's interview with Fifi Party was like, oh, you guys are fine. You came to his house. He said you even slept in his room. You slept with him on the same bed and all that. And now things are going backwards. You know, it's kind of sad.
When I'm with Ali in the house, he's not comfortable. I don't know whether he's still afraid of me. I just don't know. Yeah, I just don't know.
You feel like the connection is not there.
Yeah. He once told me, Shemima, I feel insecure with you. Like, that's what he said to me.
Wow. So what do you intend doing? Do you feel disappointed or you want to go back and look for love?
I really feel disappointed, and I think I don't want to rush into relationship again. I just want to be myself and wait for the right time. Yeah.
You want to hold on.
Yeah.
You will not go back again to this rush?
No.
So your ending words, Shem, what advice you have for young ladies who are also going through the same thing that you went through years back and you are out now? By the grace of God, what advice would you give to them?
Okay, I would say that, let me say, I'm young, I'm not young. Because there are a lot of ladies out there who are only looking for financial problem for people to solve it for them, but they don't look at the aspect. Let me say, how is this person? How am I going to cope with this person for life? Most ladies always think about today.
Today.
They don't think about tomorrow. And I would say it's not right. So what I want to tell my ladies out there is we should try and fight for our own. We should try and be strong in relationship, especially when we are with men and they abuse us, like they don't want us to be okay. Every woman is supposed to be controlled, but not in an abusive way.
Do you feel like it's insecurity, or it's something that we women do that give the men that power to do what they do to us?
Especially, you know, with men, let me say, every man is jealous. Every man is jealous, especially when this one is in love with you. But sometimes most people do pretend, and most men too are, let me say, they are, sorry to use this word, let me say, hypocrite. They don't want anyone to come near you, especially if they know they are not going to take you to anywhere. They want you to be at one place. Let me say, Konongo Kaya or Noa. So what I see. So when you see something like that in relation, you just have to be smart. Because maybe there are a lot of guys on the way that they want to be with you, but because of this one person, you can't go on with your life. So I would say we should just be patient in relationship. We shouldn't rush in relationship. We should just be patient in relationship and know the person very well before things start going on with you.
Yeah. Before I let you go, finally, what's your next thing? What's the next big thing for Shemima? Because recently I saw you showing some shoes and stuff like that. Are you into it fully, or it's something that you're just doing to while away time?
Yeah, you know, at the moment I'm not doing it. That is what I'm doing.
Okay, you're into the shoes.
Yeah, that is what I'm doing. And I used to have customers, but now things are not the, let me say, economy system try to say first it's done kakra.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, to survive.
But like after you traveling, was it mainly for that?
Let me say, I traveled because of business. It was a business deal that took me to Dubai.
Okay.
Yeah, let me say, a friend.
Okay.
He works in Dubai, and he was like, Shemima, I have a business here for you, but I want you to bring my daughter here with me.
With you.
Yeah, so that you look after things, how things are going to work. So I went there basically because of business. Yeah.
So how's it like now? How's business like?
You know what
Has it kick-started or?
When I went, you know, what I expected, I didn't see it that way. And I don't think it will help me.
Like what?
With the payments and how things are going to work. Like, I don't think it will work for me.
It's not a good deal.
It's not a good deal at all. But I thank God I came home safely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. So what's the next big thing for Shemima?
Okay. I would say I don't want my fans to look up to big things out there, but I know there will be new things coming out very soon. Yeah.
Right. Thanks for coming.
Thank you, Miss Liz. Nice talking to you.
Same here. Right. That was Shemima Adams, or Hawa Adams. You can call her Shemima. For you, you heard everything from her. Life is what you make. You don't sleep on your toes. You always get up and strive, make things happen for you. You know, nothing comes easily. Every good thing comes with hard work. My name is Liz. Thanks for staying with us once again. Special thanks to my crew, my makeup artist, The Beauty Room by Amma. Thank you so much for giving us this look and styling my hair. Thanks to my crew, Emirates, my camera guy, director, and Treasure Vision photographer for my beautiful pictures. You can follow me on royal.liz on Instagram and Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok as well. And YouTube, it's Lizmedia. You can get all the interviews. If you missed any, you can go there and have a recap of all our interviews. Shemima, would you like to leave your social media handle?
Okay. I would say Instagram. The name I use on Instagram is real Shemima _Daterush. real Shemima _Daterush, and I'm on TikTok. TikTok too is Shemima Daterush 8. Shemima Daterush 8. And on Facebook is Shemima Hawa Adam. Shemima Hawa Adam.
Right. So it was nice staying with you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in as well. Don't forget to always tune in Sundays at 7 to watch on ITV to watch this interview. Thanks for staying with us. It's a wrap until we come in the same time next week. Bye for now.